Islam is the second largest religion in the world, and it's growing faster than any other. But where exactly is it growing the fastest? Is it only in Muslim-majority countries? Or is Islam quietly becoming one of the most influential religions in unexpected corners of the globe? In this video, we'll explore 10 countries where the Muslim population is increasing rapidly. We'll answer, who are the people converting to Islam? Why is this growth happening now? What are the effects on local societies? From migration and birth rates to conversions and cultural influence, let's dive in. 10. Uganda. Why is Islam growing in Uganda? In Uganda, Islam accounts for about 14% of the population, but that number is steadily rising. How? The growth comes from two major sources: high fertility rates and grassroots-level conversion efforts. Who's converting? Many people in rural areas, especially in eastern and northern Uganda, are embracing Islam due to the humanitarian efforts of Islamic NGOs. They build wells, offer healthcare, and establish schools, creating deep trust with communities. What's the effect? The rise of Islam has improved local education rates in some Muslim-led areas and created greater demand for Islamic schooling and infrastructure. Though still a minority, Uganda's Muslims are becoming more visible and organized. 9. Canada. What's happening in Canada? Canada has seen its Muslim population triple in just 2 decades. Why? Immigration is a key reason. Who's coming? Refugees and immigrants from Syria, Pakistan, Somalia, and Iran are bringing their faith with them. But that's not all. How else is Islam growing? A rising number of Canadians, especially young adults and women, are converting to Islam. They're drawn to the discipline, spiritual clarity, and inclusive community. What's the effect? Mosques are becoming social hubs. Islamic schools and halal markets are expanding. Cities like Toronto and Montreal are home to vibrant, diverse Muslim communities that are reshaping Canadian multiculturalism. 8. United States. Why is Islam the fastest growing religion in America? In the US, Muslims currently make up around 1.2% of the population, but they're projected to double by 2050. How is this happening? The WHO includes immigrants, but also a large number of African Americans and Latinos who convert for spiritual and cultural reasons. Prisons have also become places where many find Islam as a path of discipline and redemption. What's the effect? Islamic culture is increasingly visible in Congress, education, and pop culture. Mosques in cities like New York and Houston are expanding rapidly. More Americans are learning about Islam from neighbors and co-workers, helping bridge interfaith understanding. 7. France. Who are France's Muslims? Most are descendants of immigrants from Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia. But what's new? A growing number of French citizens, especially young people, are embracing Islam through personal exploration. Why is this happening? Despite rising Islamophobia and strict secularism, some see Islam as a spiritual anchor in an increasingly uncertain world. What's the effect? France now hosts over 2,300 mosques, and Islamic art, fashion, and music are part of the cultural landscape. The growth has sparked national debates, but it has also led to new conversations about identity and diversity. 6. United Kingdom. Where is Islam growing in the UK? In cities like Birmingham, London, and Manchester, Muslims make up a growing share of the population. Why? Immigration plays a role, but so does natural population growth. Muslim families tend to be larger on average. Who's joining Islam? British women make up 60% of new converts. How does this affect society? The Muslim population has created a flourishing halal economy. Friday prayers fill local mosques. And Islam is now a regular topic in media, politics, and education. 5. Ethiopia. Why is Islam growing in Ethiopia? Although Ethiopia is a historically Christian nation, it has a long Islamic heritage, especially in Harar. Who are the Muslims? Most live in the east and south. They are farmers, traders, and religious leaders. How is the religion spreading? Through dawah, inviting others to Islam, Islamic radio, and madrasas. What's the effect? Muslim communities are demanding more recognition, and political parties are beginning to respond to the needs of this growing demographic. 4. Bangladesh. What's driving growth in Bangladesh? It's one of the most densely populated countries in the world, and over 90% of its population is Muslim. How is Islam growing? Through population momentum and urban migration. Young people are also engaging more deeply with Islam via digital media and community events. Why does this matter? A stronger Islamic identity is shaping how Bangladesh positions itself in regional politics and education. 3. Pakistan. Who are the Muslims in Pakistan? Almost everyone, over 95% of the 240 million people. But the key factor here is youth. Pakistan's median age is just 22. Why is that important? Because a young, religious population is influencing everything, from politics to entertainment. What's the effect? Increased enrollment in Islamic schools, growth in religious political parties, and rising interest in Islamic banking and media. 2. Indonesia. Why does Islam continue to grow in Indonesia? It's already home to the world's largest Muslim population, but that hasn't slowed down its growth. Who's leading this trend? Young Indonesians, especially in rural and semi-urban areas. Many are turning to Islam as a form of moral clarity in a globalized world. What's the effect? An explosion in Islamic fashion, fintech, and influencer-led dawah culture. Islam here is youthful, digital, and expanding. 1. Nigeria. Why is Nigeria number 1? Nigeria's Muslim population is exploding due to extremely high birth rates in the northern regions where Islam is dominant. Who are they? Ethnic groups like the Hausa and Fulani make up the majority. Islam is central to law, education, and community life. What's the effect? A rapidly growing and youthful Muslim population is reshaping politics, religious education, and interfaith relations in West Africa. From remote villages to major world capitals, the growth of Islam is not just about numbers, it's about identity, transformation, and the future. Who would have thought that countries like Canada or Uganda would be on this list? Islam is growing, adapting, and influencing millions of lives. So what do you think? Which of these countries surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more global insights. Like and share this video if you learned something new. And don't forget to click the bell for notifications. Until next time, peace.